world where oversharing is the norm, cultivating an air of mystery and discretion can be very powerful. So while social media platforms and casual conversations are very tempting to, well, reveal too much, an elegant lady understands the importance of keeping things private. This video is a guide for you to what you should keep rather private as a lady, both online, on social media for example, and in interactions with others. And here I'm of course referring to conversations with people that you don't know that much, that are not like belonging to your closest circle. And I personally am someone who is very trusting, so sometimes I am too fast with trusting people. So far I was very lucky, but I'm aware of the fact that you're not always lucky and people are not always wishing you the best, and that's why we'll just discuss a few things that you rather keep to yourself if you're not 100% sure. And we will start with number 1, financial status. So a woman of class understands that her worth transcends material possessions or monetary wealth. So while financial success may be celebrated privately, flaunting wealth, for example on social media, can really come across as distasteful and it can cause envy. Maybe this also depends where you are living or in which country you're living, but there are specific countries where flaunting wealth is really not seen as very positively. You can let me know down below in the comments how it's in your particular country. But of course this goes both ways. So also, when your financial status is so bad, you don't have to show or communicate that. By the way, if you're a subscriber and following all of my tips already, no one will be able to tell anyway how rich or poor you are, because you always look expensive. And if not, now is the right time to subscribe and click the bell so that you don't miss any of my videos anymore. Number 2, relationship status and intimate details. So an elegant lady values, of course, her private life. So intimate details of her relationship should be shared, if at all, only to, of course, your closest friends. And they should always respect the privacy of her partner and the intimacy of her connection. Especially on social media, it can lead to envy, rumors, or negative reactions if you show your partner too much or share intimate details. And this is also the reason why I think many public figures or even creators that have very big following don't share their partners or their private life on social media, especially for this reason. Of course, there are others who do, but I think that in the end it is really a personal decision, and it should remain a very personal decision whether a lady wants to share those details on social media or not. Because you know that people like to talk, and why should you provoke that? Of course, as I said, it depends on how much of a public person you are and if your followers on the social media are close friends or rather people that you don't know. So simply evaluate for yourself according to that and according to this background what details you want to share and what details you don't from your romantic relationship. Number 3, family issues. Family matters are also sacred and best kept private within your trusted circle. An elegant lady handles family issues with grace and discretion because she understands that sharing things publicly might humiliate the other family members or diminish the dignity of those involved. So as with the romantic relationships, be very careful about what you are sharing publicly, but also with strangers with regard to your family or issues within your family. Number 4, that's an interesting one. Unfulfilled goals or career opportunities. So why is this something that a lady should rather keep private? Ambition is of course admirable, but an elegant lady understands the power of her discretion when it comes to sharing her plans, goals and aspirations with regards to career and also career opportunities. So these things should rather stay private, because this way they can flourish without the judgment from the outside. For example, with career opportunities, as long as you don't have the job, you should not talk about it in public. Because if something comes in between and it won't work out, then it might be humiliating for you afterwards. That's why these things should not be communicated to strangers or publicly before they are really safe. Number 5, achievements and material purchases. So we know that true elegance is humble and understated, right? So while accomplishments and material possessions may be celebrated privately, an elegant lady refrains from flexing or seeking validation through external resources. So if you got some expensive gifts, unless you are a YouTuber who's reviewing those products, just wear them, use them, but don't talk about them too much. And also don't flaunt them online. Number 6 of the things that a lady should keep private: unverified information or gossip. In a world full with misinformation and gossip, an elegant lady values integrity. So before sharing some kind of information or before engaging in gossip, an elegant lady takes time to verify the facts and also considers the impact of words on others. This will make you classy and trustworthy. That's why it's always better not to engage in gossip and not to spread news everywhere that you are not even 100% sure of. Remember that the way you communicate will also be judged by other people, and you don't want to become known as the person no one can trust with a secret. Number 7 of the things a lady keeps private: social worth or high social status. So what do I mean by that? There are people who really always have to flaunt and share of what a high status they are, no matter if it's a specific title or a specific role or a specific position they have in society. True worth lies in character, integrity and compassion, and not in social status or popularity. Those are very superficial things, and they are also very unstable, especially when it comes to popularity nowadays. An elegant lady does not measure her worth by the number of her followers, for example, or by the number of likes on social media, and also not by the number of her degrees. Of course, you can be proud of that, but you don't have to tell everyone. It is rather the deepness of her relationships and kindness that make her really worthy. Number 8, weaknesses and setbacks. Of course, vulnerability is a strength, but an elegant lady chooses to share her struggles selectively. So confiding in a trusted friend or family member who will offer support and understanding is of course okay, but be cautious with sharing those very weak, vulnerable points with strangers, let alone with social media. This is just too personal and it can really harm you if you share it publicly or with the wrong people. Number 9. Now this depends on the place where you live and also on the security level, because it depends on the country also. And number 9 is your present location or a real-time location, because safety, of course, is paramount, and an elegant lady should not share her present location or like real-time whereabouts on social media, just to protect herself from potential risks and also maintain a sense of privacy and dignity. So in a world where boundaries are constantly blurred, cultivating a sense of privacy and discretion is an art of itself, and it really distinguishes you from other women. So by honoring those specific certain aspects of your life and just keeping them private, you preserve your dignity, you protect your loved ones, and you even cultivate an aura of mystery and grace, which is truly attractive and timeless. So if you found those tips helpful, give me a thumbs up and share the video. And if you have more things that you think a lady should keep private, let me know down below in the comments. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching and bye bye.